Hey Magnetites, it is Jay with the Douchebag Brigade, and so some interesting information yesterday. Just like the year before, we got our Atlas greeting card, and lo and behold, Shin Megami Tensei V, as well as Project Refantasy, one of the other Atlas games they're working on, both included. And there were statements made to say, that they're heavily in production and being worked on. And so, for people that were getting scared that the game was canceled, which, that'd be crazy. You can't. Think about it. You can't cancel a game that they've already announced, and it's a mainline. It is what they do. Essentially, Shin Megami Tensei has to be their biggest seller, and without it, there is no Persona. So it'd be really weird if they just were like, "Yeah, we're doing this. This is released specifically for the Switch. It's going to be, our like gem on the Switch. We can't wait to do this." And then they just are like, "Nope, not going to do it." Fake cancel things, fake Atlas canceling things. I think Eric Landon RPG accidentally put out one of his videos, the fake cancellation. It looked real, so can't blame him. But it just doesn't make a lot of sense to think that, that they would do that, considering that this is going to be probably the biggest Shin Megami Tensei title since Nocturne and maybe ever. Until the next. But this one should be a grand scale, larger than anything we're accustomed to. Granted, Switch may not be as powerful as the PS4 and Xbox 360, but it's certainly more powerful than the PS2, so we should be in store for something grand. And that's really my hope. I am tired of waiting. However, what am I going to do? I know a lot of people complain and yell at Atlas and all that stuff, but there's really nothing that any of us can do to make this go any faster, because if there was something we could do, you better believe that I would already be doing it. This is just the way that we have to wait, but I am thinking that this is going to be a huge game like Nocturne, but I think it's going to be even bigger. I think it's going to be 2 to 3 times the size of Nocturne, and I'm really excited about that. I honestly, if they could give me like 120 hours of just, then that just be the main story, and then give me a bunch of side stuff to do. This is going to be their one opportunity to get me to buy re-releases. Excuse me. Re-releases, added content. I'm not that kind of guy, but hey, I'll buy some DLC if it's going to be more content and demons and stuff. That I'm down for anytime that comes up. So it's just going to be one of those things where I'm excited for this game. I'm really excited. I think this game is going to be huge. I think it's going to be powerful. And I think it's going to have a crazy roster. I think we're going to get all kinds of new lore from other mythological demons that haven't been used yet. I'm pumped for this game, because this is going to be the game of games. And guys, let me know if you think that I should get the Switch version of Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I have not played the original. I've seen the original gameplay. I don't think I'm going to be into it, but I've also seen a lot of YouTubers and other Mega 10 YouTubers talk about enjoying it, as well as ones that hate it. So I'm kind of imagining I'm not going to be a huge fan, considering I'm not someone that likes the dancing all night Persona games. I'm not on the rhythm stuff, even though I know this is more based on just RPGs with that as its influence. But like when I say influence, I don't mean the gameplay. I mean just the storyline with music and stuff affecting it, idols in Japan or whatever. But I'm thinking about giving it a shot. I actually picked up a copy of Scarlet Saga, was it? Or Grace Saga Ambitions? Scarlet Saga. which is supposed to be the newest version, the newest basically of the Romancing Saga, Frontier Saga, like the newest Saga game. And it's good, but I am a little bit let down. I really wanted the remake of Romancing Saga that they did for PS2, but better graphics and obviously a different game, story-wise. And I feel that I've been kind of let down. I mean, it's, they used that like style of almost graphic novel for your stops, as opposed to that old school RPG. I walk into a place and talk to the NPCs. I guess to save money, resources, and time, they did it that way. But this, I was really hoping for a grand scale game, considering the amount of time it's taken for us to get another Saga game. I mean, it's been, I guess Unlimited Saga may have come out a year later, but you gotta figure it has been literally, at minimum, 15 years, minimum, since a new Saga game for PlayStation 2 came out. Nothing for PlayStation 3. And now they put this out on PS4, and I enjoy it, but they've put some level of strategy into it that I'm less enamored with, and I also don't like that I can't watch my whole team. It's growing on me. I just don't like the idea that I don't get to see, like, I'm a little confused by the turn order, to be honest. You don't just get to attack and then your guy goes, and attack and your guy goes. The way they had it in Romancing Saga 2 on PS2 was incredible. And the older ones, it was more like you picked all your attacks and then you watched it play out. In Romancing Saga on PS2, you picked each individual attack and they did it as they went, which I could go for either version. This, though, you pick it all ahead of time, which is kind of reminiscent of the old school, but you kind of have a little bit of limitations on what you do. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about Saga games. I'm here to talk about Shin Megami Tensei V and the potential release that we're listening to and hearing about. And I am very excited that we got at least something saying, hey, it's still in the works. I mean, I knew it was in the works, but it's nice to hear them emphasize it, since they can't show us any gameplay at all. I mean, I just want to see a battle. That's all I want. You don't even have to show me them running around town. Just one battle. One battle played out. I mean, I find it sad. Excuse me. I find it sad that our greatest 3D polygon Shin Megami Tensei game is literally a game that came out in 2003 with Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and then the runner-up is DX2 on the phone. I mean, that's not... it's disappointing, because the only thing I ever could have asked for from Shin Megami Tensei games to be better and better was really graphical achievements. I mean, outside of that, games were already stellar to begin with. So, a little disappointed that it's not already to that gravitas moment, but you know what? This game is going to be, on a grand scale, probably the greatest Shin Megami Tensei game we've ever played. And now, I'm putting a lot of leeway in here, considering I'm hoping this game plays like Nocturne, that style. You want to add the smirks and all that stuff, whatever, fine. But all I know is that please don't turn this into some sort of hybrid action game, or let's hope that Atlas doesn't want to be cute and change up the main style. But I don't think they would. This is their staple in the franchise. I mean, they changed Persona up, I understand, but that's because Persona was suffering, whereas Shin Megami Tensei has had like a new revival. So I'm not worried too much about them just, doing an overhaul. I think this game's going to stay the way it's been, and I think it's going to be unbelievable when it finally releases. I think we're all really in for something special, and I'm just excited to get some more information on when this is coming out, because the minute that it comes out, it's going to be great. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great holiday season. Sorry for the delay on the Nocturne loyalty videos. It is all jumbled up. I am having a very difficult time getting everything properly put together and the right... obviously I don't want you guys to have 500 different videos, and I also don't want to do anything out of order and accidentally piece wrong videos together, because I have to break these up into segments, and it only gives you a max of 2 hours for recording time, and I try to break the fiends up so you guys can see those specifically, and bosses and things like that. So I try. Anyway, I hope you're gonna enjoy them. I mean, I'm doing it for you guys. It's been a struggle, but I'm enjoying. All of a sudden I'm leaps and bounds ahead of some stuff, and I'm excited about it. Anyway, you guys enjoy your Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Ramadan, and any other holiday you celebrate, and hopefully you guys all have a happy new year if I don't speak to you before then. And anyway, I'm out.